Hi, it's Chad with Heirloom Farm and Forge, and today we are going to electro-etch my maker's mark on this knife. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is clean the area that's going to be etched. If there's any grease or anything on there, it's not going to stick well, it's not going to etch well. So I sprayed a little brake cleaner on there and cleaned it real good. And then I had these little stencils made of my maker's mark. Anybody with like a Cricut or something could probably print them out, but they need to be pretty small, and a lot of people would not do super small ones. But anyway, I got them printed out. So now I got the backing off the stencil, and you got to get it straight, which is kind of hard with these little things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut a really straight line. I left a little margin, but I make sure it's straight. So peel it off. Is it crooked?
Nope.
Layla says it's not crooked.
And I'm always right.
It's pretty straight. Anyway, so now we'll carry on to the next step. So next I'm going to tape off the knife so that we don't get any accidental etching anywhere else with the good old blue painter's tape. So now we've got her taped off. We will take my fancy etching tool here. And actually I'm going to cut this in half long ways. Then we take a cotton pad. I'll fold it over, wrap it around the end of this thing, tape it on there. It doesn't have to stay for, it only has to stay for about 60 seconds, so painter's tape will work fine for that long. And then I have my trusty salt water, because you need an electrolyte in your water to conduct the electricity. And I'm going to take the positive on the battery charger. Here's my battery charger. I'm going to hook it up to the knife. I'm going to hook the negative up to the etcher, and we're going to dip it in the salt water, get that pad saturated, and then kind of wipe it off so it's not just dripping wet. We got the charger running. And we're going to put it on 40 amp, 12 volt 40 amp. And I'm just going to daub it on there. You should start hearing it sizzle.
I hear it.
Now make sure that I've got it's touching flat, so I kind of rock it around to make sure it gets everything good. And so I'm going to do this for about 60 seconds. Looks like it needs a little more on the bottom. Okay, here's what we got. And if there's any doubt that the thing is etched very good, you want to go ahead and etch it again. Because once you peel the sticker off, you can't put it back on. You can't match it up with a new one. Like, you'd basically have to grind the knife down and start all over again. So, all right, now the moment of truth. Peel this off and see how we did. But it's going to be really nice. So I'm going to go wash it. Wash that salt water off so it doesn't try to corrode it anymore. I still have to do some final sanding on it anyway. And so this thing is deep. Like, you can take your fingernail and catch your fingernail on that. It's deep. It works really good. So that's what we got, and I'm gonna lightly sand over that. Okay, so now I got 1000 grit sandpaper. I'm going to try to sand the flats again and get this around my maker's mark to clean it up a little bit. Plus, this knife's been sitting around for quite a while, so I need to get some of the rust off of it. It's high carbon steel. So, and when you're using these really fine grits, the sandpaper clogs up really fast. So you have to move it around a lot. So that's how I electro etch my maker's mark in my knives. Thanks for watching.